Manchester United nil, Sunderland nil. Welcome to Owen Talk Sports for the first game review on the channel, going over Manchester United's draw with Sunderland. It was a low-tame game, not much action, not much energy to it, and that definitely showed in the result with a 0-0 performance. Go over stats: possession 50% for United, 50% for Sunderland. Expected goals were in favor of Sunderland, 1.17 to 0.66. Total shots in favor of Sunderland, 15 to 11. Shots on target, 4-1. Fouls, 12 to 11 in favor of Sunderland. And then corners, United had 7 compared to Sunderland 6. So let's get debunking the game and talking about the performance overall. So overall, I did think that this was a performance to be forgotten for United. Don't think they played a strong game whatsoever. Obviously, they did have a more confusing lineup, not a full strength lineup. Sunday Lawman's in goal, Luke Shaw left back. That's normal. Lisandro Martinez finally back from suspension. Harry Maguire in also at center back. Mazraoui at right back over Delo, which I'm not the biggest Delo guy, but I did think he's been playing better as of late. So, definitely something I didn't expect. Kobbie Mainoo and Bruno Fernandes partnering in the pivot. No Casemiro today, which was unfortunate and desperately missed because it didn't allow Mainoo to really go up further in the pitch as usual, which reflected in his performance. Bruno obviously interchange with Mount in that cam and DM role, but Bruno, he needs to be in that cam role. He needs to be attacking. Wings, we had Cunha and Diallo, Ahmad. I am a huge Ahmad fan. I love Ahmad Diallo, but man, has it been rough sledding recently for him. Mount in at the attacking midfield role wasn't a great performance from him. And Joshua Zirkzee at striker, obviously trying to show something, didn't really show much. Dorgu and Mbuemo coming off the bench there. So, yeah, I mean, interesting lineup. Missing Sesko, missing Casemiro. Would have liked to see Aiden Heaven probably keep his starting spot and ease Martinez back in, who's missed the past couple of games. That didn't happen, and it reflected in the performance. United were sloppy in attack all game. They didn't have that final pass to really create these attacking options or opportunities, and it really did show. While Sunderland, on the other hand, had more chances. Sunday Lawmans, who I put the star beside because he's my man of the match. Incredible performance from Sunday Lawmans today, which you could have said that the entire season. He's been so good all year long and showed it once again today to keep the clean sheet and get United the point. They stay 6 points up on Liverpool for third in the league. Sunderland side quickly. I thought Brian Brobby was excellent. Wasn't best at finishing today, but had a few good chances, good link up play, and I'm not a much like how I determine when I think someone has a good performance. If you create chances and getting in behind to get all these chances, I thought Brian Brobby did an excellent job on at that. Also thought Sadiki there in midfield for Sunderland was great as well. And yeah, just an overall strong performance from both teams. Defensively for United, for the most part, I did think United's defense was really effective. They had a couple mishaps, especially late in the game when they're trying to push for a goal. Led open space Sunderland couldn't take advantage of. And then really early in the game, they just let Sadiki walk right through them in for a breakaway. But Lamans denied that. So yeah, good performance from United overall, or not good performance, but good performance from their defense, I think, overall. Not much to be desired there. I think, again, Sunderland had a few good chances, but it was mostly boring, low danger outside of that. Midfield, Kobbie Mainoo, thought he was really good on the defensive side. For the most part, on the attacking side, I thought there's a bit to be, left desired, but he was playing in the Casemiro role today, I felt like, and he really wasn't getting forward as much. I mean, I can't just nitpick who I thought was bad going forward today. I thought pretty much everyone on United was bad going forward. Couldn't really complete that final pass. Couldn't get shots off. Mason Mount, again, thought he did all right, I guess. Had a nice challenge in the first half that saved United from potentially conceding, but outside of that, didn't do much going forward. In the wings, Cunha, Ahmad. Cunha could have won the game, had a nice chance in that final moments, but unfortunately shot it straight at the keeper. Then he got booked for simulation. So it is what it is with Cunha. You know, I still think he's probably been one of United's best signings. He's been so good this year. Even in the early games when he wasn't scoring, not performing, but not scoring, he still looked so good, so dangerous. And I've loved Mateus Cunha, but no, mostly a nothing burger game today outside of the one chance late there. Ahmad Diallo, love Ahmad, but it's been tough sledding recently for him. It hasn't been the greatest stretch, and I know there's a demon in there, but I want to see that demon unleashed soon. And when we do see that demon unleashed, I know Ahmad will get back to the levels he's played at. Xerxes, it is what it is for Joshua Xerxes. I saw people tweeting like he's a hype man for the squad anymore. He's not really a star. Benjamin Sesko is clearly past him in the depth charts. I like Xerxes. I know there's a baller in there, but man, he needs to probably leave in the summer, find a new home and somewhere where he can consistently play and somewhere where he can consistently show off his skills. I know there is a baller in Joshua Xerxes, but it's just not working at United. Dorgun and Buemo, they weren't overly threatening when they came on. They did have a couple. I mean, Dorgu mostly had a couple chances to create something, and he did for the most part. He was fine, and Buemo didn't really get to see much of. So it is what it is for United. No draw. Not the end of the world. Again, Sunderland, I did think were the more threatening team throughout the game. And yeah, I mean, United, I believe their next game's at home against Nottingham Forest, which comes in about a week's time, probably Saturday or Sunday. Probably Sunday, it's when they like to play. Couple games to end this year. What I'd like to see in those couple of games, I would like to see more youth involved. I'd like to see Cheeto Obi get a chance to play. I'd like to see Shea Lacey get chances. Jim Thwaites, I think someone who probably deserves a chance. And there's other guys in the academy who definitely deserve. I mean, if he was eligible, I would be harping on get JJ Gabriel playing train, but fortunately that just won't be happening. I do know they are in a couple competitions still, so it could impact how much they might be playing. I would also like to see Bruno complete the chase for 21 assists. I mean, he's at 19 right now. We need probably Benjamin Sesko back to get to 19 or to get to 21. But yeah, for the most part, you know, I wish there was more to talk about in this game, but really can. I mean, shout out Sunday Lamans, made 2 huge saves off Sadiki and Brobbey. I mean, outside of that, it was a really boring game. And there was some action, but not enough. Like it wasn't a back and forth game. And the issue is that just a couple weeks ago, we saw that PSG Bayern game where there's so much action, just completely back and forth. You're like, wow, man, if that was every game in the sport, it would be, you know, there's so much to talk about. But that's just not every game in the sport. And United and Sunderland proved that. But yeah, it's just a strong finish, hopefully, to end the year for United. If there's any transfer news that happens within the next couple of weeks, I'll be sure to try and cover it. I mean, I know there's something with Atalanta's midfielder Ederson, but no real top-tier journalists have been covering it. I mean, there's been the Tchouameni news, the Real Madrid drama in general, but that could be a whole video in itself. And then, yeah, but for the most part, a 0-0 draw. Okay performance, not the best in the world. Thought they played a bit lazy, a bit slop. It was really sloppy, and Sunderland had more desire, more effort, and were the better team. Make sure got a couple more videos planned come out over the next couple of days, and you know, be sure to subscribe to Owen Talk Sports here if you like what you see. If you want, you know, any ideas on how we can improve the videos, make sure to leave comments and any ideas on, you know, what you want me to talk about, especially when it comes to Manchester United here, because when there's a 0-0 game, I'm not sure what else to really cover other than, hey, I watched this game, 0-0, no goals. So yeah, leave me suggestions on what you want to hear below, and thank you for tuning in, and hope you have a wonderful day.